Back at Shawshank, Red finally gets parole. He's free, but lost. The world outside has changed. He works a job, lives in a halfway house, and dreams of the prison walls. But he remembers Andy's words. He travels to Buxton. Under the tree, he finds a box. Inside, cash and a letter. Hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. Red breaks his parole and takes a bus to Mexico. In the final scene, he walks along the beach and sees Andy. His old friend standing beside a boat, smiling in the sun. They are both free now, not just from prison, but from everything that ever held them back. But Andy didn't just escape. He exposed the entire system. He mailed documents to the press, all the financial records, every fake account he'd set up for the warden. The police storm Shawshank. The warden, cornered by his crimes, takes his own life. Andy disappears under a false name using the ID he prepared years before. He withdraws the laundered money, millions, and heads for Zihuatanejo, Mexico, a quiet paradise by the sea. Andy spends 2 months in the hole. But when he comes out, he's quiet, focused. He tells Red something strange. If you ever get out of here, go to Buxton. Look under the big oak tree. There's something I want you to find. The next morning, Andy is gone. Vanished. Guards panic. The warden storms into Andy's cell and finds a hole behind the poster. Andy had spent 19 years digging a tunnel with the rock hammer Red gave him. That night, during a thunderstorm, he crawled through 500 yards of sewer pipe and emerged free. Andy is stunned. For the first time in 20 years, there's proof he may truly be innocent. He tells the warden, but the warden refuses to listen. He won't risk losing his financial genius. Instead, he has Tommy killed and throws Andy into solitary confinement. Years pass. Then, a new inmate arrives, Tommy Williams. Young, loud, street smart. Andy helps him study for his GED. They grow close. One day, Tommy reveals something shocking. In a different prison, a man confessed to the murders Andy was imprisoned for. But Shawshank isn't kind. Andy is regularly attacked by a gang called the Sisters, especially by their leader, Boggs. The abuse continues. In Shawshank, kindness must be earned, and Andy has earned protection, but at a price. Andy eventually approaches Red and asks for something odd, a small rock hammer. The guards now see Andy as useful. The warden, a corrupt and self-righteous man, puts him to work doing financial paperwork. Eventually, Andy starts managing the prison's books. But he wants more. He wants to build something, a library. He writes a letter every week to the state asking for books and funding. They ignore him at first, then finally give in. Books arrive, donations, support. Andy turns a broom closet into the best prison library in the state. He also starts helping inmates earn their high school diplomas. He gives purpose to lost men. He gives hope. Andy eventually approaches Red and asks for something odd, a small rock hammer. Red is curious, but gets it for him. It's the beginning of a slow-growing friendship. Andy doesn't talk much, but Red senses something steady. In 1947, Andy Dufresne, a successful banker, is convicted of murdering his wife and her lover. He claims he's innocent, but the evidence says otherwise. The court shows no mercy. Andy is sentenced to 2 life terms and sent to Shawshank State Prison, a gray, cold place where hope seems to disappear. From the moment he steps off the prison bus, Andy is different. He's quiet, observant, dignified. Other inmates bet on which new fish will crack first. Red, an old-timer known for getting things, bets against Andy, but Andy doesn't crack. Not then, not ever. Fear can hold you prisoner. Hope can set you free. That's not just a quote, it's the heart of one of the most powerful stories ever put to film. A quiet banker, a brutal prison, and a secret plan buried behind a poster. This is the Shawshank Redemption, a story of injustice, friendship, and the ultimate escape.